So, I got some news. I don't usually like doing car vlogs, but right now I gotta do that. I have some exciting news.
Hey y'all, I'm Michael.
And I'm Kelly.
We've been planning and preparing to sell everything in our house that we can't fit into an RV for the last 6 years.
After asking Michael what he wanted for his birthday and him telling me,
all I want is just to be out of our house and into a motorhome.
I knew I couldn't get us into our motorhome before his birthday, but I could get us into a small travel trailer.
Boy, was I surprised.
So come along with us as we transition from a 2,780 square foot house my grandparents built in 1964 to a 31-foot travel trailer.
Emotions and all, this is going to be quite an adventure.
I have been trying to find a camper, a small camper. Michael is that person that says, if I ask him what does he want for Christmas, it's, I just want my bills paid. A few weeks ago I asked him, what does he want for his birthday? His birthday's coming up. And he said, I just want to be out of our house into our motorhome. I can't do that when in such short notice because his birthday's only a few weeks away. I could get us into a smaller camper and get the rest of our house emptied, and our daughter is going to be selling our house, and she's like, Mom, you know, your house is going to sell faster if you're not in it because you don't have to, you know, people don't have to make appointments and you have to get out of the house. It's easier if you're not in it. So I thought, okay, but a couple of weeks ago I took her to see the lot of the place that we've been on the waiting list for, and a few minutes after we left, I get a call from the girl that owns the RV park, and she says, so, well, she messaged me. She didn't call me. She messaged me. So how's it going? And, you know, how are y'all doing and what's going on? And I said, well, you know, we're still trying to get the house emptied so that we can get our motorhome and get up there. Well, then it got me thinking, because she told me that she had somebody that had been there with her for 2 years, but he had joined the military and he was going to be moving out really soon. So she has a lot open. And I said, oh, well, that means that we have a lot to put a smaller camper on, so why don't we just do that? And that could be a perfect birthday present. So I've already been looking for 3 weeks now. Well, I've been looking since before that because I thought, you know, Michael was wanting to get into an apartment, but that's signing a lease, dog fees. So I brought up to him a few weeks ago, why don't we just get a smaller camper, live in that until our motorhome gets here, and then pass that on along to my mom so that she can go with us some. So he thought that was a good idea. So I have been looking, guys. As soon as a camper goes up for sale on Marketplace or wherever, it's gone. Like, people snatch them and they're gone. I have had such a hard time. We did go look at one, me and my stepmom. She's in this with me. My mom's been looking, my dad's been looking, but it had us. The leak was gone, but there was still the damage there, and it was going to be too hard to fix. This place, it was perfect. It was so pretty. She had redone it to look homey. But anyway, I'm on my way this morning to Asheville to go look at one that it kept coming on my radar, and I thought, well, for some reason this one keeps coming up, so we might as well go look at it. So my stepmom's going to meet me there, and we're going to look at this one and see if we might can flip this one. But I'm excited. It's been hard to keep this secret, and I'm not sure that Michael doesn't know something's up because of all the people that I've been messaging. So I don't know, but my goal is to surprise him on his birthday in a couple of weeks and be like, surprise, here's your birthday present. All you wanted was to be in a camper. So wish me luck, guys. I'll let you know what happens. So I just wanted to pop on and let everybody know what's going on. I have now spent about 6 weeks looking for a camper that I could surprise Michael with for his birthday. I didn't realize when I started this venture how hard it was going to be to find a camper, a used camper. As soon as I've literally spent hours upon hours on Marketplace, and I have friends helping me look and my family helping me look, and I didn't realize how hard it was going to be to find one, but apparently everybody's buying campers right now. we cruise a lot, and in the cruise forums, that's one thing people are talking about. Well, if I can't cruise, I'll just go camping. So as soon as they get listed on Marketplace, they're gone. Or the ones that I've come across, they either have had leaks, or they've got soft spots, or they don't have a title. And in our state, you have to have a title to be able to register it. So I have to have a title, or they get sold out from under me. I know I was the first person to respond to one of the ones that I saw 3 or 4 weeks ago, and she sold it right out from under me. So it's getting very frustrating. Michael's birthday's already passed. It was last Wednesday, and my goal was this past Saturday to have it set up on the lot and surprise him with it. Everybody be there, and that be his birthday present, you know, surprise. Didn't happen, but I have an appointment today to go look at one. I've had to up my budget just a little. We were trying to find one to flip, but the thing is, if you try to find one that's in a good price range to be able to flip, it's had leaks at some point and still has soft spots, and we don't want to mess with soft spots. The very first one I looked at was amazing. It had already been flipped. It was a good price. The leak had been fixed, but the soft spots hadn't. And me and my stepmom went to look at it. She called my dad, and my dad was like, oh no, you don't want that, because where it leaked, it got to the side. It would have been very hard we would have had to take the bottom out of the camper to be able to fix the soft spot that was in the side of the camper. And we didn't want to put up with that. We didn't want to deal with that. So wish me luck for today. This one's really amazing, the one that I found. I went up on my budget, so hopefully she hadn't sold it. She messaged me a little while ago to see if I was still going to come look at it. So me and my mom are meeting her there to look at it. So if this is not the one, I just don't know. I don't know how much longer I can do this. We just might have to not be able to surprise him, but hopefully. So I've prayed about it. I'm a big prayer warrior. So hopefully, if it's meant to be, this might be it. So I'll let you know. I'm so excited, y'all. I have finally found our transition travel trailer. It took me 7 or 8 weeks. I had no idea when I started this that it was going to be so hard to find a travel trailer that, you know, just a smaller one that we could transition into from our house while waiting on our motorhome. And we finally found it, or I finally found it. My stepmom's helped me. Look, my mom's helped me, my dad. So we are going to pick it up this afternoon or this morning and go move it to where I'm hoping to get it where we're going to actually have it. I went and secured our lot yesterday, and I'm going to try my best to surprise Michael tonight. So stay tuned for a super duper exciting surprise. Hopefully he won't be too upset. I don't think he's going to be upset. His birthday was last week, so I don't think that he's expecting anything. I did tell him that I had planned something for his birthday that was running a little bit late. So we'll see. Stay tuned.
When we were talking the other day, I was like, man, I was mansplaining all this stuff to her, and I was like, I'm a jerk.
No, you're not a jerk at all. That blocks.
Yep. All right, so this is your anti-sway bar, and all you want to do is snug that up. And really, you probably don't need this for a ride around town, but anytime you're on the interstate, definitely.
Okay. And that just hooks. Okay. That just
it goes on that ball. To this ball. Alright.
Cool.
So you hear it straining?
Oh yeah.
Nope. We don't do that stuff no more. This still ain't easy when it's 95 degrees outside.
Oh no, I bet. That's when we look forward to well, I don't know, you still gotta take the car off when you have a Class A, because you're gonna have the car, we're gonna tow it on a dolly. Dolly? Is that what you call it?
Right, yep, $2.
Did you see how he did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so the trick to this is use your jack to take the pressure off of these.
Oh, okay.
And that a lot of people you'll see with a big old bar and they're manhandling it. You don't have to do that. You use the jack, let it do the work for you.
Okay.
And all you do is pull it down, and it loosens it up. So to get these in and out, push down on it and just kind of follow the path
Oh,
out.
okay. Cool.
Is that battery operated?
Yeah.
Okay.
This battery, and this is the original battery, so it could be a little weak. That's why it sounds a little tired. But it should be running off my truck. If I started the truck up. Matter of fact, let's do that.
So that
That
red thing is a
on and off switch
on and
for
off
the
switch.
battery.
Oh, for the battery. Okay.
And that kills it while you store it, because if you don't, the carbon monoxide will kill that battery.
Oh, okay.
See how much better
Oh,
it's
yeah.
on it?
Yeah.
So that battery's just tired. So this cable here is your brake to your electric brakes.
Okay.
So if this were to pop off, that should pull a pin,
Oh,
think
okay.
it's
Yeah, I've heard
under
my
here.
husband talk about that.
and it automatically engages the brakes. Now
Okay.
don't get me wrong, it's still stuff's not gonna be right after that.
So first thing is put the wheel chocks in. Oh,
Other way.
she's turning. Yeah, she's turning the wrong way. There we go. Oh. We're such amateurs. Oh my gosh, we're amateurs.
I've got it. All right, now straight.
Woo! Is that close enough? Third time's a charm? Awesome.
May even have to go up just a hair.
So you're on the right hand button, right? Is the
Yeah. This is just the light.
oh cool. We're such amateurs. Thank you for being so patient.
Hey, start easing up about 2-3 inches. Whoa. So you see how it's kind of on that lip and pushing down?
Yeah.
So what I like to do is just put a little weight on it. Hey, put it in reverse and just let off the brake. See how it fell right in?
Oh yeah.
So, you see these teeth?
Yes.
Those need to be down.
Okay.
And then you put your pin in, pin over. We're gonna hook up everything just so that you get the practice of unhooking really.
Okay. Thank you so much. So you said when we're on the interstate, we don't need
No,
that
no.
way.
Around
Okay.
town, you wouldn't necessarily have to have that.
That one. So, but this one we do.
Yeah, especially on that Suburban.
Yeah.
Yeah, always use these.
Okay.
always count your chains, and they need to be equal
Okay.
to where they're just, they got a little bit of tension on them. Like that, you know, you don't, because if you put too much, it'll actually start sliding these.
Oh, okay.
And sometimes you even have to adjust these on trips. It's not, you know, super normal.
Yeah.
You may have to. Just snug like that, because
Okay.
this needs to be able to slide freely.
And it's okay that's sticking up?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you never back with that on. This, anytime you're backing up, always take that off because it may bind
Oh,
and
okay.
damage that.
So take that off before we back it into a site.
Yep.
Cool. So now when you set it up to stay, you leave all that there, and then there's jacks.
Yeah, the 4
Little.
jacks around the edges. Yep.
Okay. Are those
I'm-
electric or are those?
No,
I couldn't remember.
they're manually.
Okay.
I use a impact gun, and they sell a bit on Amazon that's made for these campers.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna leave these boards with you, so that you can.
Okay.
Say, these are mine. All right, so this bit here, if this electric jack ever goes out, you pop this off, and you can manually screw it
Oh,
up
okay.
and down. And
Cool.
every once in a while, I'll spray WD-40 up in the top of that.
Okay.
So that's what that one's for. I left this tote out because I try to keep that as clean as possible, but
Yeah.
I just put the arms in that.
Oh,
But
in the
you-
tote?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but you couldn't get the actual jack or the receiver part in there.
Okay. Thank you.
Now are y'all, I know you said you have a place that you're gonna hook this up.
Yes.
All right. Do y'all have a 30 amp hookup already there?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I guess
so,
it's a campground.
All right, so this is for a 30.
Okay.
If you ever hook up like how I had it at the house, there's an adapter that hooks up into this, and then it just has the 2 little prongs so that you can plug it into
Oh,
a
okay.
regular wall one. But do not try to run your AC like that. The outlet will get hot. You're pulling too much
Okay.
current. This is a manual wrench
for
for those,
Okay.
and that's your jacks. This panel right here, it goes underneath the sink where the hot water heater is, but you guys remove it every time you winterize it, so I never put it back in.
Oh, okay.
So that's what that is, and it's labeled water pumps behind this panel, and
Okay.
everything to winterize it, the hose hookup and all, is back behind this panel.
Okay.
That was
Now you just winterize it if we weren't going to stay in it, right?
right.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, temperatures fall down way too cold or
Yeah.
whatever, and you're not gonna be in it.
Thanks.
Um,
Level it side to side first.
level it side to side first, and then use your level to adjust the tongue. Use your tongue. All those jacks are stabilizers. They're not intended for you to jack the whole camper up.
Okay.
But when you get there, like I said, just level it side to side. So you may have to chalk one side of the camper before the other.
Okay.
And then use your tongue jack to level it front to back. And then after you get it side to side, you're safe to extend your slide.
Okay.
If you,
Level, then slide.
yep,
Okay.
because
Awesome.
that can, and we never used the slide jacks. I've heard of those warping the, because like it'll still move some, and it can cause it to warp the tracks
Really?
under 'em.
Okay.
That's what I've heard. I've never
Yeah.
never had that, but that's a cautionary tale that I was told.
Okay. So don't do
So,
the side.
because they'll sell you every accessory they can.
Oh yeah. Here she goes. She's home for right now. Gotta get a new battery. I'm excited, y'all. So my dad and my stepmom went with me and helped me pick up the camper, and I'm trying not to, Mikey's here, so I'm trying not to let him see me videoing, but they helped me pick up the camper, and I just want to give kudos to Matt and Katie, who we bought the camper from. He was so amazing. He actually came out, we picked it up from where he works, and he came out on his lunch break and showed us how to set it up and how to take it down, because it's got like the sway bars and the weight distribution, and he showed us how to do all that. And he showed me things like how to work the jacks and things like that, since Michael he wasn't there for him to show him. So he allowed me to video him. He gave me permission to add him to the video, so I'll be adding that in here so that you can see that. But they are such a sweet couple. And the funny thing is, when he handed me the keys, they were purple. If you know me, you know that purple is my favorite color. And I know that that's just a silly little crazy stupid thing, but it's like everything has just been falling in place with this camper. And when he handed me those purple keys, I just about flipped my lid and was jumping all over the parking lot, because I thought, oh my gosh, God is just showing out in this. I've prayed so hard for this, and I've prayed that everything would fall into place, and it's so falling into place. Now I'm scared. Everybody I've come across today and for the past few days has said, well, what are you going to do when Michael flips out? What are you going to do when he blows his top? What are you going to do? And he's not one to get mad, really. But they're asking me, what are you going to do? Because they think I'm crazy for surprising him and popping something like this on him. So they're all like, what are you going to do when he, if he has a fit, if he's mad, if he don't like it? So now it's like put this little thing in the back of my head. Oh my gosh, please God, don't let him be mad. But I don't think he will. And it's just, I've prayed over this. I'm a prayer warrior. I believe in prayer. I know God makes things happen that are supposed to happen. And that's what I've prayed. I've prayed that if it's meant for this to be, to please help us find the right camper, help get the lot. It's perfect place where we're at. It's beautiful. It's a really nice spot. They do background checks, so I feel safe there. But now it just is giving me this tiny little, oh, please God, don't let him be mad. But surely he's not. I mean, I think he's going to be excited. Our daughter and her boyfriend, Kellie and Cameron, are making signs that say, happy birthday, surprise, welcome home. My mom and my stepdad are going to be there, and my dad and my little sister and my stepmom are going to be there, just kind of standing out to surprise him when we get there, and y'all surprise. I've just now got to figure out, he thinks we're going to dinner with my mom and my stepdad. He thinks that we're going, so just there's a little town on the other side of where the camper is. So I told him that I'm playing it by ear. I think I'm going to tell him that we're going there to eat. And I'm trying to decide if I want to drive, because I thought, well, if he's driving, maybe I'd just say, hey, let's just pop by, the camper place, the RV park, and see what's going on, because they added new spaces. So I thought about doing that, but then I thought, wait, but if he's like, yeah, I don't really feel like doing that, then I'm stuck. Whereas if I'm driving, then I'll just drive there. But then it's like, okay, how am I going to video? I can video, but then he's going to be wondering, why are you videoing? So I think I'm just going to drive there and be like, oh, we're going to be passing this. Why don't we just pop in and see what they've done, and let's kind of video it. I don't know. You'll see in just a few minutes. So, wish me luck, friends. Well, you'll see this after this happens, but God's got this, and God is really showing out. So I'm excited. Stay tuned. Mikey, where are we at? This is actually one of the places that we've looked at putting our motorhome when we get it. It's not too far down the road from where we are, but it's really nice. We've been through here quite a bit. They were supposed to be adding, have we been up here since they added new lots?
They didn't have them completed.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe they got them completed now.
See a turkey?
So.
They do see wild turkeys out here.
But it's cute. I mean, it's got like.
A dog grooming.
Yeah, dog groomer. I think that might be a laundry room.
Yeah, they do have laundry.
But they've got little decorations, so it's just really cool. I think it's cute. I mean,
Texas.
I like the way they're spread out. Like the other places that we've looked, they've really been like clumped up together and you really just don't have any space. Ooh, they got an open one right there. We wouldn't fit right there though.
Yeah, we would.
You think we'd fit right there? What are you doing?
Well, don't you see what's going on there?
Where?
Oh, jeez, that's all them guys.
Happy birthday.
What are they doing?
Surprise! What are y'all doing, guys?
Really?
Surprise!
Yeah, surprise.
Are you speechless?
Yeah.
Come on, come on. Awesome! I love your signs.
Surprise! Happy birthday! Your
Really?
wife really loves you. She's done a lot of work to make this happen.
Well, they all have me. Oh, God, me and Karen.
Thank you, I guess.
All the lies.
What lies?
The lies to you.
What have you been lying about? You take pictures of all that?
Why did you turn your Life 360 off?
Hammering.
I know, y'all did a
Is that why
great
y'all-
job.
Is that why y'all turned it off?
Yep.
'Cause
I
noticed y'all
love
had
it.
it all.
Yes.
Home is, what's that say? Home is
Oh, I
away.
didn't turn mine
I didn't
off.
realize it was y'all up here. I'm thinking, man, what's going on up here? I don't need to be up here. They got something going on.
Oh, you didn't realize it was your family?
No, until I seen Mimi's hair and I got closer.
Oh. Yeah, come on.
Get the sides out because we don't have power.
Now you, and look, the keys are purple.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to set it up.
Oh, is that why you was wanting?
That's why I was trying
She
to
wants-
watch travel
she wants to
trailer
do,
videos.
last night about how to set it up. Did you bring it up here?
He did, and then he said
He said it.
he was a little bit anal about it. It needs to go over. It needs to go over. No, I think it's fine. Oh, that's your, I didn't have time to wrap. But I think I got everything of what you wanted. You said Rhino Flex, right?
Yeah, that's the better one of the.
And then you said, the only one I'm not sure about is the water filter. But it's a cheap one, so.
Yeah, the one I want to get's got 3.
Well, that one only has one, but.
Didn't get a pressure regulator for the water
Wish we
too.
could let it out for you.
Well, we got,
Well,
the power's
where-
back there.
Where's the book? Where's the book at? On
It's
it?
inside. Everything, he left us everything.
Some places you can, some of them you can leave them plugged into the vehicle and run them out.
We didn't you video him? Showing him?
Yes, he videoed for you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's the cabinet that was in the bedroom. When you go in, you'll see why that's out. But I told him to leave it with us in case we had to have it for storage. One old camper lives here with the flame of his life. And she left us pillows.
Well,
Are
I
you,
am speechless.
are you excited? Are you?
What was that about the cabinet over the?
So this actually goes over the bed where it says one old camper lives here with the flame of his life. They took it down, but he put it back in here in case we needed to put it back up. Because I don't know if we'll need it for storage. Fixed so that, I mean, but it'll cover up the vinyl there. But if we need it for storage, then we can put it back up. Home is where you parked
Yeah, is
it.
that what Cameron had on the sign?
Is that what now?
Cameron had on the sign the same thing.
Oh, yeah. So this is an extra. This had a bunk. He told me I could have the bunk too, but I didn't think we really needed that.
That's why you kept saying about the camper.
Yes. because this will transition us. And it's just, I've prayed about this. I have prayed, and I've been looking for like 7 or 8 weeks, and everything was fine. You just wouldn't believe all the messages and the hour. That's why I've been downstairs.
Is that why you've been up so late?
Yes, I've been on Marketplace, and as soon as somebody would list a camper, it was gone. This is the bathroom. And look, if we go to the beach, we don't have to traipse sand through the camper.
That's good. I like that.
I do too. At first I was like, why is there a door in the bathroom?
Speechless.
What'd you tell me when I asked you what you want for your birthday?
What did I say?
You said you wanted out of our house and into the camper. So there you go.
Oh, you little
I did it.
You little...
Well, that's because we had COVID. But I thought, well, but I could get us into a... My gimbal has a mind of its own this morning. Well, I can't do that by his birthday. Gosh, my camera abilities are bad when I'm driving. The leak was gone. Oh my gosh, this car just ran a red light.